Welcome back to Presco. I'm the BiznessPres, and we got the daily trend. I want to put myself out of the way this time because I was all over the charts last time. I couldn't see a little bit. I understand. I'm still learning how this works. It's all good. So, today in the daily trend, we got Bitcoin, we got Ethereum, we got XRP. We're taking a look at a few of the other alts and Solana. So, looking at Bitcoin first, we had a bit of a juicy sell-off. That hourly candle wiped out the past day's worth of gains. It's only 2%, but if you look at other things in the market, like XRP for example, 5-minute chart, wipes out a bit more than 2%. So, is the bull run over? Is the whole world going to fall apart? Ethereum, let's have a look. This is why we analyze the daily trend. To see the big picture, to see if things are going to change. So we've been watching this trend for a while. We've seen it go up, and we've kind of seen divergence in the price. It's slightly down, but it's still above the 50. So, sideways in the RSI should mean sideways on the price, right? But we're above the 50, so price is going slightly up. Now it's consolidating, and the trend is your friend until the end. So, we're looking at higher highs and higher lows. We started off in the low region here, we broke out, we got a higher high. We come down, we made a low. Then we've got our high, make that red. And we've got our low, let's make that green. And then we work our way up the ladder. Work our way up the ladder. So we break out of that. Okay, making new highs, making new lows. Okay, and as we're doing this, momentum's on our side. Okay, we're in the positive, kind of topping out there though, as you can see. We did get across. It wasn't too severe, and as you can see, we're about to get across in the upwards direction. And the EMAs are still there, they're still supporting us. They're actually on our support line. We broke out, made a new high, we come down, made a higher low. So we're still going up, down, up, down, up, down, higher highs, higher lows, right? We break out of this, making a higher high. So, what am I watching out for? I'm watching out that we don't just come down here, break this support, and start making a low. If we do, what we'll probably see is the RSI break the 50 and the 40. And if that's the case, then the MACD will also at least come to zero and then probably past it. That is bearish on all three counts. Will we get that? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. If that is the case and we get picked up but we make a lower high, the RSI is failing to do anything special and the MACD's crossed back down, then we might have to look at taking some positions out of the lower high. Maybe look at taking some profits if this trend was to change. If this trend was to change. Now there's nothing saying that we can't just bottom out here and break up and continue in the upwards direction. In fact, that is probably the more likely case. Because as you can see, we've got our support underneath us. Okay, we're about to get that golden cross. And we should get picked up by these moving averages. So we'll just have to see if this low gets broken. If this low gets broken, then we're in trouble. Same with this back here. We're following it up, we're following it up, we're following it up. Yeah, that's one trend line. But what happened was when this low got broken, and we had a lower low, then that's when things got serious. We come up, we made a lower high, we rolled over, we made an M pattern. If you want to know more about that, go to the first 3 videos that show you about the daily trend and the indicators that we use and the momentum and why we use them. Links are in the description. But yeah, let's just take in profits. Should come down low to support and we should continue on. If not, we'll see something in the indicators that will tell us that the trend is over. And if the trend is over, like I said, we'll probably just go sideways for a bit. More likely in the case of Ethereum, because we are quite high in Ethereum. As you can see, this is the previous high. We made it, okay. And now we got that. We looked like we topped out and we're having a break. Bit of a correction there. Again, another fast one. That big juicy hour candle. And the reason why this is so volatile is because people are leverage trading this. You know, the stop loss is probably under the previous low, maybe even this one. And as soon as price did not go in their favor, shorts would have kicked in, people had to sell here, and it just adds all the momentum. So, is it over? Is the short squeeze over? We'll have to see on the RSI. If we make double bottom and come up to the 50 and pass it, then yeah, this moves over and we can continue with the bull run. Even if not, guys, I mean, come on. We're just going to come down and retest this, wait for the moving averages to catch up, and we're on our merry way. We can see here in the RSI, we're making this little bull flag that we broke out of. Again, we'll come just down to the 50 and see what we want to do from there. And by the time that happens, ETH will be on the previous top. So obviously we don't want to get in at the highs. You know, the green line's down here, the red line's up here. Support and resistance, buy low, sell high. But we're watching this because we do anticipate the breakout of all-time highs. Just not sure when. Not sure how, but we should. As you can see before, we bottomed out here and we continued upwards for quite some time. Okay, look what the price did. That's what we're expecting again. This is only really kind of here, and we got this sharp pullback. We might bottom out within a kind of triangle and continue on our merry way. That looks like the case for Cardano. Again, that's a tricky one because it's not making a lower low. It's got a big wick there. Big wick means buyers. However, this could still roll over. Like I said, if we're unable to make a higher high and then actually make a lower low, because we can just consolidate for a long time before we make up our minds on which way we want to go. But if we actually break high, bullish continuation. If we break low, we'll probably see some kind of correction. And looking at the indicators, we can see we topped out of momentum here, making this huge bearish divergence where we've got higher highs on price and higher lows on RSI. And then as you can see, we just bared out all the way to the 50. So we should find some support. And if we can break lower, we'll probably come down to here. previous top, previous all-time high, and we'll meet up with the 50 there, the 50-day moving average. We'll find support on the 50 RSI, completely flipping this level back here, and then the MACD should pick around and we'll make a bullish cross. But yeah, as you can see, a bit bearish at the moment, bit bearish. If we zoom in a little bit to the 4 hour, yeah, it's looking pretty bearish. See, we've lost all momentum now. We've actually broken the 50, double tested it as resistance and continued down. Same with here. You know, so if you're thinking Cardano was a good idea, you know, it still is. These are the opportunities that you want to wait for, you know. You want to wait to see how this plays out. And you want to look at buying these things at support. You know, we bear out, and then we pick back up again. Right? So that's when you want to be getting in. Because then, like if you're trading, that's one thing. But you don't want to chuck 100 or 1,000 in and just watch it go down. It's not a good feeling. You know, 20%, that's a lot. Cardano will still be bullish. You know, you're just going to play the game right. There's lots of opportunities. You know, but I've seen this happening. I was taking a little bit of profits. On the other hand, our altcoin of the day, Solana. What is going on with Solana? It is unstoppable right now. See, there's the low. We just go up and break up, and there's the high. And then we come down to there. There's our new low. You know, not a lot. Not a lot. There's previous all-time highs right there. Previous all-time highs right there. And we made support above it. Yeah, 20% above it. What was this correction? 15%, 20%. You know, so you get these pullbacks. Hey, ADA will probably do this. ADA will probably come down, make a double bottom. Okay, double bottom, and then bounce straight back up. Everyone knows about ADA though. Solana was kind of a sleeping giant, you know. Crazy things. And looking at the Solana BTC pair, oof, can't even tell where this previous cycles was until the last one, and it's barely pops up on the charts. Oh, what's going on here? So if you put one Bitcoin into Solana at the breakout, you'd have 2.5 Bitcoin if you pulled out now, you know. And the breakout, even if you get in perfectly at the retest, that continuation, 2.5. So that's what we can expect to see following the daily trend. You know, this is crazy, absolutely crazy. You know, another one's Chainlink. You know, there's our low. We made a high, we made a low, now we're making a high. As long as we make a higher low, that's the most realistic one. That's a bit of a low, but that was more just a bit of consolidation on the way up. So we could still, in Chainlink, we could still come down 20 odd % and still be bullish. It's only when we break the lows, retest and continue, that the whole world's going to be over, you know. So just wanted to point that out, especially if we're zooming in too close on the charts. You know, this is scary, you know, but we've seen bearish head and shoulders, okay, and it did break out, retest and continue. It's pretty basic chart patterns, okay. And if you come over to Bybit, I'm not going to show you right now, but if you come over to Bybit, you can short that for 10%. You know what I mean? So you can make money when it goes up, you can make money when it goes down. If you can read the charts, you can read the setup, that's fine. But even on the hourly, we can see, hey, we made a slightly higher high. And there's our low. You know, this is the trading range. We got all the way down here where we can still bottom out and continue upwards, you know what I mean? That's why we watch the daily trend. The daily trend. Okay. Could this be a double top? Yeah, it could. But it'll have to come down to the neckline, break the neckline, retest it, and continue on. And looking at Solana, I don't think we're going to get that, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just not Chainlink's time, it's not Matic's time, it's not Polygon's time, you know what I mean? Stellar's another one, you know, we see the lows, we're not there yet, you know? We've seen the lows, we're not at the lows yet, you know? There's when we can panic, when we break support, you know? Little dip like this, it's just a great time to get in. You know, so I'll be watching what we do from here. Zilliqa, another one, literally just broke out, retested, and should continue, especially now that it flipped the 200-day moving average. Zilliqa is still fairly low. You know, it's still nearly double to its top. You know what I mean? Same with VeChain. You know, they're all looking pretty similar. You know, but when you zoom right in, these 10% pullbacks, you know, they're pretty scary. You know, but hey, zoom out. Zoom out. We know where we're going. Okay, looking around the rest of the market, the macros. That's what we couldn't really get yesterday because my head was right in the way. So yeah, we're just trending up, trending up. We might, yeah, we're just consolidating. Momentum sideways at the top here on the SP 500. NASDAQ looking bullish. You know, Dow Jones waiting to be picked up a bit by support. You know, but again, okay, let's just draw it out here. All the charts are the same. All right, we got a low. We got a high. The trend's up. All right, the trend isn't broken unless we break one of these. You know what I mean? We just have to wait and see which one it is. Volatility is looking like it's picking up a bit. You know, I'm not excited about volatility picking up. We'll just hopefully it stays under there. Maybe see a big spike and then it just cools off again. The dollar's just chilling, maybe making a low. The yields are rising up. That's not good. That's not good. So just keep an eye on them. The yields are going up because the Fed's not printing money today. It's the first day in weeks that they missed, you know, and I might bring that up on the app tomorrow, but we're running a bit late tonight, so probably just wrap it up there. But yeah, don't get scared by these dips, you know, if you know what's going on, you see it's a good buying opportunity. You know, you're buying on support in a bullish market, it'll probably continue. So that's enough for me. Thanks for listening. Oh, what's going on, mate? Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it, everyone. If you are watching, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Means a lot to me. That'd be great. Yeah, check out the website. Links are in the description. I've made a few juicy predictions in there, and I'll let you know a little bit more about what I'm doing, because I don't want to say too much on YouTube, you know. So check out the website. Other than that, have a good one. Happy hunting. Bye.